Currently, right now, we're right next to the I-465 here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm gonna go back to a location that I was previously at last year and give a quick update about the triple murder that occurred right here. So this kid right here, this is Caden Smith, and at the time of the triple murders, he was 16 years of age. I did a video last year about this dude and how he had lured 3 dudes right where I'm walking at right now in this very area because he was selling what they call a switch online, a switch for a Glock pistol, which basically turns any Glock handgun into a full-on automatic machine gun in a sense. So on October 12th of 2021, a police officer who was doing security work for a construction crew right here had came upon the bodies of 3 individuals. They would later be identified as 18-year-old Joseph Thomas, 22-year-old Michael James, and 17-year-old Abdullah Mubarak. Now, I'm not going to repeat the story that I already did online. If you want to see the original video that I did, it's a little bit long. You're more than welcome to watch it. I'll leave a link. But basically, this dude on 2 separate nights lured these 3 dudes in the back right in this very location and murdered them. Just mowed them down. I'm coming back here because I just kind of want to see if they've done anything with the site. And basically, if you see those flowers right there, that would be the location where they were killed. You can kind of see a couple Mylar balloons on the ground right there. But other than that, that would be basically their memorial, if you will. So recently, a 5-day trial has concluded, and now 19-year-old Caden Smith has been found guilty on 3 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of armed robbery, several different counts of drug possession, drug sales, possession of a firearm, possession of a Glock switch. Yeah, many different counts that this dude has been found guilty of. So, as you can see, this dude does not look like somebody that would commit a triple murder. And he was charged as an adult at the time of his arrest. So there's no sentencing date that I can see online. So it's probably going to be a while before he gets sentenced. Now, the families have received justice. They found the killer. So these 3 dudes who were brutally murdered right here, now their families kind of have at least some resemblance of closure. But here's my question. And this story, a lot of people were talking that this dude was a serial killer, and he could have very well have been. The only question I have left is this: what was the point of killing 3 people? Like, it's the weirdest thing. It's one thing to rob somebody where you go out, you see somebody on the street, you think they have like a nice car, nice jewelry, and you go and stick a gun in their face. The other thing is, why kill them? And from what I can read online, I don't think anybody knows. I think this was just a nutcase. His intentions when he would bring them from this very path, going, walking, about 100, 200 yards behind me, to kill them, was, from what the prosecution can gather, was just to rob them, and then just to kill them to eliminate a witness. And it's not like these dude had lots of cash on them. I mean, these transactions for these switches, I think he was selling them for only a few $100s, maybe $200-300. This dude could have easily, if he wanted to be, you know, like a robber, this dude could have just went to a bank and made $5,000 and he would have got away with it. I mean, you rob a bank, you got about a high 90% chance of getting away. If you rob one bank, you will probably get away. He could have easily done that. I don't know in his brain why he decided to rob them and kill them for no reason. So I had to do it on 2 separate occasions. So hopefully this dude never, ever gets out. He needs to be locked away for the rest of his life, because if I'm guaranteeing you guys, if this dude ever gets out, he will kill again. He will kill again. Well, this is a weird one. So this story happened just as I happened to be in town. Currently, I'm in Greenwood, Indiana. We're right just a little bit south of Indianapolis, basically a suburb of. So on Monday, November 11th of 2024, one of the members at the Planet Fitness right here tells the staff at front, they're like, hey, there's a weird smell coming out of one of the tanning rooms. So one of the workers goes into the room. He smells it. He's like, oh crap. He opens the door and there is a decaying body in the tanning bed. The person was later identified as 39-year-old Derek Sink. Derek Sink had been reported missing by one of his family members sometime during the weekend. Now, he has a long history of drug abuse, and when the police were investigating the scene, they found a needle in the room. Now, this just happened, so they're not going to be really sure how he died, but I'm guessing it was a drug overdose. And because he had an ankle monitor on, I'm assuming that he was on parole, they were able to determine from the GPS from the monitor that, well, he came here Friday evening sometime and he died. And Planet Fitness, they usually have different hours and different times that they're open, but this one's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, but they close Friday at 9 p.m. and then during the weekend they're open from Saturday, Sunday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So during that weekend, you know, the employees, they did not know that there was somebody that was dead inside that tanning salon or tanning booth. So after the coroner's office came to pick up the body, they did a quick cleaning job. Now, I did go inside of there to check it out, and inside I was honestly just curious to see if I noticed any kind of a weird foul smell. And as a matter of fact, there was no smell. As a matter of fact, I would even say it smelled really good. Whatever that smell was, well, my friend who's into morbid things, she happened to have come with me to check the place out, and she told me that smell is called naloxone, and they often use it in mortuaries and coroners' facilities to cover up the smell of decaying bodies. And well, she should know as well as anybody else, because she used to be an embalmer, so she knew that smell right away. And she says like it'll come in like solutions, and where she used to work at, they would make a bar out of it. I guess it comes like that. And you just hang it up in the refrigeration units where they keep the bodies. And she says you'll never smell any kind of bodies, because she says it's so powerful and concentrated. So yeah, just a weird story.